Hello, what's up everybody? This is Big Lou from Florida Roadways. I just dropped my camera, so this is the second part of driving to Key Largo. This is going to be about a 30-minute video. Every time I floor the accelerator, the camera just falls. And the temperature outside is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is part 2 of driving the Key Largo. God, I hate it when this crap happens. My phone fell down and it just turned off the video. All because of this truck that was coming behind me. And it was going at a high rate of speed, and I didn't even hold the phone holder like an idiot. So this is just going to be a 30-minute video. At least a 30-minute video. And the temperature outside is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Another thing is, please, if you're watching that video, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and share the broadcast, please. I appreciate it. You'd be doing me a very big favor. much clear. I mean, there's only a few clouds on the southern end of where I'm at, It's not really going to rain today. I hate keeping an eye on this phone holder just to make sure that it doesn't fall. It doesn't look like it's going to fall because it's standing in a vertical position instead of leaning towards the left. I just gotta make sure I don't do any sudden braking or sudden, acceleration, things like that. Swim with the dolphins here. Oh wow, you can swim with the dolphins over here. I don't even know what the place is called. Theater. I'll just see 2 miles ahead. Guys shouldn't be riding their bikes on the road because they can get hit by a car. This guy's on his phone while he's riding his bike. Oh, that's cool. McDonald's now open. Oh, that sign has been sitting there for about 3 years. Well, they just opened up that McDonald's about 5 years ago. Actually, it was more than 5 years ago because I remember they opened it before COVID. So they opened it about 6 years ago. Yeah, maybe 7. And this is Tower Pizza. This pizza's really good. It's only $2.50 per slice without toppings. If you want a plain pizza, it's $2.50 per slice. That's pretty cheap. Plus the slices are pretty big. It's about the size of 2 slices, which isn't bad. And I usually order the plain cheese pizza with anchovies. Anchovies, they charge you 50 cents more, which is $3 a slice. And, it's not bad. And a soda is, $1.75, $2. It's dirt cheap. And then we got a Doc's Diner where they serve breakfast and lunch. They have a lot of Cuban restaurants, but here, they have a few. Let's see, there's a couple of them. Key Largo. Actually, there's 3 of them in Key Largo. I don't know about the ones in Marathon, Key West. I'm almost sure they have Cuban restaurants. Not 100% sure. So yeah, we had that brush fire, which it knocked out power and cell service, possibly internet service in the Florida Keys. And possibly did the same in Florida City, because the power lines, and Ocean Reef as well, because I believe the power lines caught on fire. The wooden posts or that was holding the power lines, they just completely snapped in half, but the lines were holding the wooden posts. So FPL is going to have to replace those wooden posts. They should put concrete posts because they hold pretty good and they can probably withstand 150-mile-an-hour hurricanes. Just a post with the wires, nah, they're going to have to replace the wires. So the wires could probably hold 100 miles winds, 50 miles, yeah, it'll hold. 50 miles that you can withstand, which are tropical storm force winds. But you don't have to take my word for it. That's just my valid opinion. Beach Resort Hotel. Rock Conduit, private condominium. I used to come here every weekend doing YouTube videos, but it's been months since I've been here, since I've been down here. There's a cop right behind this white car that's beside me, so I gotta, speed limit's 50 and I'm doing 50. Yeah, that's a FHP, which stands for Florida State Trooper. Florida Highway Patrol, sorry. Which is, yeah, that's a state trooper. There's Monroe County Sheriff's just sitting there, so I gotta watch my speed. And there's nobody in that sheriff, that's just a decoy. So pretty soon they're gonna pass a bill to where, well, I think they passed it already. They're going to have the Floridians, you know how they have one license plate installed in back of the vehicle? We're going to have two. One in the front, of course, and one in the back. But we only have to pay for one license plate. You know, we don't have to pay. If it's $35 for a license plate, we're still going to have to pay 35. It's not 35 or 35. It's not 70 for just two, which is the registration fee or the plate fee. Another one is they might raise the speed limit from 70 to 75 miles per hour, but they're only going to raise it in the rural areas. They're only going to raise it where it's 70, like on the Florida Turnpike, north of 836, like in the area of northwest Miami, or in the western part of Miami. And they're also going to raise it on I-75 and parts of I-95 once you go, I guess, north of Palm Beach County. You know, because once you hit once you go north of Palm Beach County, there's nothing out there, and that's when the speed limit goes from 65 to 70. No, it's 70 once you hit Broward County, so that's going to be 75 miles per hour there. In parts of Texas, in rural areas, it's 80 miles per hour. So some people don't agree with the speed limit that's going up. That the state of Florida is going to raise the speed limit. Back in the days, in the 70s, it used to be 60, but in the mid 70s or in the late 70s, they lowered it to 55. Yeah, they lowered it to 55 miles per hour on all highways. Then they decided to raise it to 65 in some areas, and then 70 in some areas. But you're going to see people, you know, doing 80, 90 miles an hour, 85 miles, 90 miles an hour. So some of them drive extremely fast. It's a beautiful sunny day outside the Florida Keys. It's really nice outside. Okay, so I got about 10 minutes before I end this video. Italian Food Company Express, I've been there, but not to that location. I've been to the other one. That's in Islamorada. And the gas here is $2.91. You know, one thing I have to admit, to the Florida Keys, the gas is kind of cheap. I mean, it's not expensive as you thought it would be. Especially in a tourist area, you would think, well, it's about $5, 4.50, $5 a gallon. In some tourist areas, yeah, like in Miami Beach, gas is probably about $4.50 a gallon for $4.99. But that's Miami Beach, and especially South Beach. Bowling. Bowling and arcade. Oh, that's something new that they built there. I think I'm gonna check it out when I get back. There used to be a bowling alley in the Florida Keys, but they closed it down and they built. God, what did they build? I think they built a Winn-Dixie supermarket. I've been there a long time ago. And it was a small bowling alley, probably about 28, 30 lanes, compared to the 60 lane bowling alley that we have in Miami, right by my house. Probably about 15 minutes, almost 20 minutes from my house. There used to be another one by my house that had 72 lanes, but they closed it down. Prepare to stop when flashing. School this week. Wow. turn here, because this is as far as south as I'm going. So I'm in Key Largo neighborhoods. Actually, this is Tavernier. Pull over and let this truck go. I guess he's not going to pass me. Yeah, this is a beautiful, shady, but peaceful neighborhood. And what I mean by shady is that there's lots of trees. And what do I see there? I see a for sale sign. Okay, there's a for sale sign. Ask for Anita Davis at 305-393-0541. It's a Pablo Banker. And I believe that's just a lot. Yeah. With a beautiful balcony. I have to upload 2 videos on the same day, which I really don't like doing that much, but I guess it's okay. I guess I get more views that way. Private road. Keep out. Service vehicles only. It's a dead end. I don't intend to. Okay, there's some people walking out the road. Alright, so I'm going to end this video right here, but before I do, I want to thank you all for watching. I would say it's an hour long, but it's not an hour long. But anyways, let me pull over somewhere to where I can end this video. Dead end. Okay. Anyways, I just want to thank you all for watching, and I want to wish you all a good day, a good night, good Friday, a good weekend, from wherever you are around the world. This is Big Lou from Florida Roadway signing off in the beautiful Tavernier, Florida, which is south of Key Largo, of course. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.